Hello students, this is a video for class computer science and for IPU students also. This is important for class 11th and class 12th also. But here I will prefer for class 12th CSN IPU students. As you have already learned in class 11th, many concepts, many SQL commands, whatever we have used in databases. So just in this video, I want to revise what you have learned in class 11. So today's concept is database query using SQL. SQL stands for structured query language. We will do commands of SQL on database. So you know that we can work on database. We can perform operations, different type of we can say operations, retrieve, update, modify, delete, etc. with the help of SQL commands. So we have large number of commands of SQLs, and in class 11th you have already learned, but here I will revise you, and step by step you can also revise your commands. So let us start database query using SQL. Students, you know that we can divide SQL commands in three parts, because you know that SQL is bunch of commands, means nothing, we are doing nothing here. We are using just ready-made commands of structured query language, and we will use different type of operations. So commands, SQL commands can be classified in three types. First is DDL, data definition language. They are the commands that allow you to perform tasks related to data definition. This is important thing, data definition. This is the data definition. What that means, what operation can be done? Here we can create, alter and drop. Drop means delete, similar as a delete. Next is granting and revoking privileges and roles. If you want to grant or revoke some permissions what you have given previous, you can also grant and also you can revoke. Third is maintenance of commands. You can also, if you need some situations, you can also maintain command. So this is the first type of command, DDL. Second is DML, data manipulation language. This is second type of commands, commands that allow you to perform data manipulation. Retrieve, one important is here, select command. This is the select command. This is the select command. Okay, this is insertion, deletion, modification. All things can be done with the help of DML commands. So this is the second type. Third is TCL, transaction control language, commands that allow you to manage and control the transaction. Transaction control language, basically you know, this is the term transaction, that means credit and debit. Similarly you can say used in a bank. So transaction control languages they are related based on the transaction. Command that allow you to manage and control the transaction. A transaction is one complete unit of work, involve many steps. Here transaction is nothing, it is what? Is one complete unit of work. Work can be performed, work can be success, or work can be failure. So such type of commands are TCL commands. Making changes to database permanent, undoing changes to database permanent, creating save points, creating properties for current transaction. That means what? That means transaction You can make, if you are doing, suppose for example, if you are withdrawing money from bank, then after withdrawing your amount will be saved in system. So how they are performing, and how our data is saved in bank, and even we are getting money from any branch, any ATM. So how they are managing such type of commands can be used in TCL, transaction control language. Okay, so basically they are the three: DDL, DML and TCL. Now common SQL data types are, some common data types are character, size 0 to 255, var character, variable character, you can say, again size is 0 to 255 the length. Text, strings can be also used in text. Integer, float, double, decimal, date time, both mix, boolean. So they are the basic data types. When we will use create commands, then definitely they will used. So in SQL you have different type of commands, different type of data types: character, var character, text, integer, float, double, decimal, date time and boolean. Okay, so they are the data types. Now one difference is here, character and var character. So important point is there. Difference between character and var character is that of the fixed length and variable length. One is fixed length, character is fixed length, and var carries variable length. We are using both data type when we are using create command. If you are using character, then they are the fixed length, and if you are using variable character, then that can be vary. Example is for var character is suppose you have declared 20 characters in size, but you are using only 8 characters, then 12 characters you can save in memory. That means they can be vary up and down, both can be done with the help of var character. But in character data types you can fix your data value. That means if you are using 25, if you have declared 25 characters, then if you are not using 25, but it will store 25 characters, because they are the fixed length size. Okay, so one basic difference between character and var character, this is very important. Some common commands are, first of all, you will create database in SQL. With the help of create database, you can name here create database, my data database. You can use your any database, school, library, etc. anything. Create database. Second is access data in MySQL. You have created database. Now you can use. You can use with the help of use command. Use database. You have name given my database, so you can use my database. Okay, for create and use. Now this is create table in MySQL. Creating table, you can create a table. There are the columns. Create table, data table name. Here you will write table name. For example, employee. I have taken employee table. There are the columns, data type, size. Column, data type, size and constants. If required, you can make constants. Otherwise, if you don't need, you cannot use. Depend on your choice. Column name, data type, size. Column, data name, size, same. You can take one column or many columns. So create table employee, eGrade, integer, primary key. Here I have used eCode, integer. eCode is a data type of integer, and this is also primary key. That means in eCode we cannot repeat values. Value cannot be repeated in eCode because I have declared as a primary key. Then ename, character, sex, grade, gross, etc. You can take any columns. Now you can make a table imply having column ecode, name, grade, gross, etc. That means you can create a table imply. Okay, that is size and character, size and other things are depend on you. You can take any size. So this is the third command, create table command. Now you have created insert, then you need to input some data in table, because using create table only you can draw outlines of the table, but you doesn't have any value. But using insert data, you can insert data in your tables, whatever you have already created. Before using insert command, you can create table first. So here insert into table name, column name, that is first table name unit, insert into imply, implies table, bracket, ecode, name, etc. Now you can leave also these things, you can also leave. Okay, now second is values, as this is important, values 101, they are the values 101 Ravi, M, E4, this is terms. So this is your one row. You have created one row in table imply using insert into command. This is the third command. Now making simple query using select command. You have many queries you can use in select command. This is most important because maximums we will do with the help of select command. Select can be used many times, but create can be used only once. Select actually what you want to display. That means if I want to select all columns, then I have mentioned select star from imply. Select star from imply. That means star denotes I want to display all columns. Star means all columns. Imply table के सारे कॉलम मुझे डिस्प्ले करने हैं, तो select star from imply semicolon. Select star from imply where sex equal to male. Only that will display male candidates. Okay. So similarly you can also take ecode, ename, etc. from imply. That means here star you have used, but now ecode and ename I am using. So in this in this command only name, ecode and ename will be displayed, not all columns. This is the select command. Eliminated redundant data. This is also very important and important things. How you can eliminate redundant data. That means you can use distinct keyword. डिस्टिंक्ट कीवर्ड को यूज करके आप डेटा का डुप्लीकेशन को अवॉइड करा सकते हैं, यानी एलिमिनेट कर देगा. यानी एक चीज़ 2 बार आ रही है तो उसको हटा देगा, कोई चीज़ 10 बार है तो उसको 1 बार लेगा. जैसे सपोज मुंबई दिल्ली आपके कई बार रिपीट हो रहे हैं, तो वो शो डिस्टिंक्ट लगाने पे क्या होगा कि जो सिटी होंगे वो एक बार ही शो करेगा. 10 टाइम्स है तो 10 टाइम्स शो नहीं करेगा, केवल एक बार ही शो करेगा. दैट मीन्स डिस्टिंक्ट कीवर्ड कैन एलिमिनेट डेटा डुप्लीकेशन. दिस इज द एग्जाम्पल. दिस इज ऑल्सो used for primary, similar as a primary key. Select distinct grade from imply. Now here grade cannot be duplicate. 2 times grade cannot be used. If you again want to show all grades, then in place of distinct you can use all keyword. Select all grade from imply. Then data will again display all grades. Here important thing is this: using distinct keyword, we are not removing data originally from tables. Only using select command only we are showing that data on in front of display monitor or screen. Otherwise data will store in actual format, whatever we have inserted data, that will not change using select. Only distinct command will eliminate data when we are displaying that data. So this is the different type of commands, and you can use these commands and try to practice in your MySQL software. You know, you have MySQL software, so you can take any version and try to do all these commands. And very shortly I will try to provide you second part of MySQL, different type of commands also. So these commands I will try to discuss in my next video. Here 1, 2, 3 are more important things are selecting from all rows. Selecting all rows, that means select all grades. All grades imply where gross salary equal to order. This is the condition. Where is the condition? I want to display only those candidates they have gross salary above 40. Now if you want to view the structure of table, you can use DSC command, describe command. Okay, you can also simply perform calculations. Select 4 plus 2 plus 3 from dual. Actually by default table is dual, so that result only that will calculation work can be we can get in output. Using column alias. Alias, that means alias means data given name, different name. You can say alternative name, alias. Suppose you want to, you have given imply code name of column, but you want to when you are displaying that table only you want to EC, E मतलब imply column, only 2 word you want to display, that you can do with the help of alias columns. Okay, means giving alternative name. Okay, condition based on ranging, different type of commands also. Select name. Range means between gross 2000 and 5000 इनके बीच में जो डेटा हो उनको आपको लेके आना है. तो दिस आर द कंडीशन बेस्ड ऑन रेंज. Also you have learned in class 11th. So condition based on list. List means in. Here using in keyword. That means you have a list E3, E5, E6 and E8. Okay. Now E code. Then the value will be displayed within this list. Otherwise other rest can be removed. That will not display. Condition based on pattern matching. I will see you in my next video, pattern matching and other concept. Okay, thank you very much, and try to practice these SQL commands on your MySQL software. Okay, thank you very much.